Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. We've just had all the information drop for Battlefield 1, and I'm going to be walking through all of the information that we have been told about so far for Battlefield 1. So the reveal just finished, and yeah, it was really interesting. So, the release date, as you can see here, will be October the 21st on Xbox One, PS4 and PC, so those are the platforms confirmed for the game, and yes, it's focused on World War One. It's a war on an epic scale. Take the battle from scenic Italian coast to the scorching Arabian deserts. Discover the classic Battlefield gameplay through a venture field campaign, or squad up and join epic multiplayer battles with up to 64 players. So that's the standard that we've been getting on Battlefield for quite a few years now, especially over on PC, and it's only really just come over to consoles. But it's definitely going to be good to see that. The dawn of all-out war experienced origins of modern warfare, where the old war was destroyed, giving way to new one. Use the innovative modern weaponry and vehicles of World War One as you battle across land, air, and sea. No battle is ever the same. Make your mark on Battlefield with earth-shattering destruction, whether you're blasting craters in the ground with artillery strikes or ripping walls apart with gunfire. And as you can see here, we can also have a kind of like horse back combat as well, so you can be riding horses with melee weapons by looks of it. And you can experience this only in Battlefield 1, supposedly. Experience the world at war and take part in the largest, most dynamic battles in Battlefield history. If you become a Battlefield Insider, you'll get early access to the Battlefield 1 public beta, in-game rewards, and loads more information there as well. So it's definitely going to be good fun. If you pre-order the Early Enlister edition, you will be able to get the, I assume, Season Pass alongside it, because this is equivalent of the Deluxe Edition. You also get the game 3 days early, which sounds pretty good fun. On top of that, you can get the early access through EA Access, etc. So you'll get early access Hellfighter Pack, Red Baron Pack, Lawrence of Arabia Pack, and 5 battle packs in the game as well. I'm fairly certain there'll be loads more information covered about this, whether there's going to be anything like season passes or anything like that, or DLC. I'd be surprised if they don't do it, but nothing has been confirmed just as of yet. Don't forget, we do have EA Play coming up very, very soon, so we'll get more information for that as well. Now, there was also a live stream event, basically, where there was a question and answers at the end. So I took down some information about it. It's World War One all-out war. Few locations that will be included is the Western Front, Italian Alps, and the deserts of Arabia. Cavalry charges included as well. All of these experiences will be in multiplayer and single player, which is nice to see. We don't always get to see all of this throughout the whole game. It tends to be more primarily focused on Battlefield multiplayer than the story, which is nice to see it kind of like merging over as such. The intensity of the battles and the physicality and senses of the battle, and how the map changes and how that affects me, is what excites some of the people that have played Battlefield 1 already. It's going to be 32 vs 32, a new feature which will be coming as a persistent squad, meaning that you can stick with the same players going from server to server that are in your squad, so you don't have to keep on adjusting to go from friend to friend, etc. There are loads new melee weapons as well, like shovels and batons. Looks really cool. Swords have been attached ends of LMGs with your usual weapons from the franchise as well, so you'll get your shotguns, your battle rifles, etc. Vehicles are still playing a huge part. There's a huge variety, varying from scout planes, bomber planes, a variety of tanks and battleships, and lots more. Battlefield moments are going to be pretty much added to the campaign a lot more. It's going to be in the campaign also telling a variety of stories from different perspectives of people in the battle, which sounds awesome. This is getting on to the question and answers bit. Now, these are YouTubers that I think had preset questions, as far as I'm aware. They asked about destruction. Two Angry Gamers said, tell us more about the destruction. We all love destruction, something truly unique to Battlefield. We've listened to the community and really trying to maximize the destruction in the game. So by the sounds of it, we're going to be returning to the Bad Company, like you can flatten a whole map kind of thing, which sounds pretty awesome. You can see it like changing throughout the whole map a lot more than you can in Battlefield 4, for example. The tank combat in Battlefield 1 is the tanks themselves are all unique. They all act differently, so you can find out all the different quirks that people need to learn for all of the tanks. The largest of the tanks you can fit full squads, that's 5 men. Birdu mentioned that there was a flamethrower shown in the trailer, as you can see here. Can you tell us more? The developers commented by saying we have a huge variety of weapons and gadgets. This guy will play a special role too. More information will be revealed soon. So they're keeping quite a bit under wraps still, but they've given the basic information, which is good. Stodder asks, is there any weapon customization? Weapon customization was first featured in Battlefield Hardline and will be returning in Battlefield 1. They're developing what the Battlefield Hardline game already has and expanding upon that for Battlefield 1, so that's definitely going to be good. I'm looking forward to some more weapon customization. Don't have much information about that at the moment. Now they took a few questions from the Twitch audience. They mentioned that you can ride horses, but can you fight with them? Yes, they'll be bringing Mount into the franchise. There is something there, and it won't just be sitting in the corner of the battlefield. So it sounds like, yes, there will be combat, but they can't confirm or deny what kind of combat you'll actually be having in this. So that's also an interesting concept. It would be interesting to see how they implement that. Will they allow people riding the horses to have somebody on your back, for example, like you have with a quad bike, so somebody like a gunner at the back of the horse, or not? Is it only going to be melee weapons? These are all questions that I'm really interested to find out with in the future of the Battlefield 1 kind of like reveal phase as such over the next few months between now and October when it's released. What is the deal with melee combat? In order to capture the fun and the combat needs to be close combat, it was a necessity. Whatever you use as tools, different approaches, and give it more space. So basically there's going to be loads of different variety in the melee weapons. All of this information I typed up as quickly as possible while listening and watching the reveal stream, so some of it might not make sense 100% on the website at the moment, but basically, yes, there will be melee combat, and there's loads of interesting approaches that you can get that will have a variety of different effects in games. So for example, you have the batons, you have the swords, etc. So it's going to be interesting. People saw gas masks and gas, and they basically said that it provides unique gameplay flavors. You'll be able to choose where you go and what you can do. So you can have gas masks, so you can run through the gas, you can try and avoid it, you can do kind of like whatever you want. It looks really cool in that aspect. More information will be coming in the upcoming months. In about a month's time is EA Play. That is the equivalent of E3 for EA this year. And later on there will be early access to the beta. So as far as I can tell, that sounds like it's going to be a July, possibly even June kind of early beta, because by the sounds of it, it's something that they're trying to really iron out and make sure that it's a stable launch. That makes sense, and then possibly one a bit closer to launch as well. Worldwide release date, as I previously outlined, is the 21st of October 2016, not the 18th if you're following the leaks that have been going around. If you pre-order the Enlister edition, you get early access on the 18th of October 2016, and then if you have EA and Origin access, you'll also get early access. So that definitely sounds really good. I'm going to leave you with this trailer now for you guys.
Play it first on Xbox One with EA Access.
So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the trailer for Battlefield 1 as well. It will be on the Frostbite game engine, so we'll have to see if it's Frostbite 3 or Frostbite 4. We'll just have to wait and see for that. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And stay tuned on the channel for all of the latest information regarding Battlefield 1 and the franchise's future. See you soon.